G'day and welcome back for more Survival Unlikely.
What are you doing out there?
Exercise. Well, actually, I'm just enjoying low grav.
Low gravity. Is the gravity generator not working?
No, it's working fine. This is what I set it to be. 0.2 Gs.
What? Why did you set it so low?
I'm a Superman. I can jump like 6 meters.
What breakfast is going to float away?
In a suit. Whee!
Where are we? What are we
No,
doing?
it just means that we can watch you spill your breakfast on yourself in slow motion. Because it takes longer for it to accelerate to a velocity where it'll splash all over you.
Approaching base.
Have you looked at your cockpit in first person?
Yeah.
What's
Just
that?
spill Fanta everywhere.
I thought I'd make your screens match your suit. I think I did a pretty good job. It's really close. So the plan for today was to make something that we can take down to the alien planet to mine some uranium.
Oh yeah.
To
we were
refine
gonna
some uranium, I
grab
should say.
some stuff to make a little base.
Yeah. I was thinking we should aim for something like, well, kind of like a compound. Like we can build a few walls around it and put some turrets on that, and that should help us with the spiders.
Oh yeah, spiders.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even need to redock this time, but you might need to.
You may want to bring some resources in this thing. So redocking would be good. And if you're docked, I'm docked. It'd be exciting. Once we've got this refinery base down on the alien planet, we can get to work on the agglomeration and start getting it ready for business.
We needed some stuff to... I should grab some stuff to fix up my mining ship.
Yep. You wanted to get a hydrogen engine on it.
Yeah, I thought maybe even just a small solar panel just for like emergencies.
What if I kind of mock up a base? Or at least some basics of a... Oh, actually, if we take down enough for a survival kit, we could just make up whatever we need after we get down there so that we don't have to carry too much down. What do you reckon?
Sure.
Alright. So I'll try and take enough for a few other bits and pieces, but start with the survival kit and then go from there. Although we really want a proper refinery. But that's going to be a lot of components. I don't know if we've got room for that. Assembler. Need some power generation. Do you think hydrogen engine for the base down there since we're on an ice lake? Although we should take a reactor, shouldn't we, since we've got fuel down there?
Yeah, we should have all the uranium we can eat.
Yeah, so if we take enough for a battery, just to get us to... Oh, actually no, wind turbine. Wind turbine's a better place to start. Wind turbine, we're going to need a connector.
Yep.
And we're going to need some cargo. Alright, let me see how much of this I can get on board.
I've got the stuff I need to patch up my mining ship. Oh wait, I should grab stuff to replace that atmospheric thruster.
Withdraw components or build planner. Huh, that did work. Cool, I haven't actually used that function properly before. There's a way in the cargo menu you can just move stuff across using build planner.
Okay.
That will make our life a whole lot easier. I think we've hopefully got the stuff we need. What you doing in there? Rifles, eh? You thinking putting emergency ammo supplies in there?
Well, I was gonna put my stuff in that cargo container off the back, but I can't figure out which one it is.
Use build vision to rename it. Oh, is that where... That's not going to be enough room for your build, like your stuff that's going to be used to build the hydrogen engine. But hopefully it won't matter.
Critical.
Oh, yeah, that's tiny.
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought it was more than that.
No. It is hopelessly useless.
Alright, well, I need somewhere my stuff then?
In the cargo module. There are 3 large containers there.
Yeah, but it'll get all mixed in with all the other stuff.
That's alright,
And then you'll steal it.
No, because even if I did use the stuff that's there, we're bringing down enough stuff to get an instant base set up. We're getting... Oh, speaking of which, let's bring some ammunition. But we're bringing enough stuff that we can actually get an instant base, which should mean we don't really need to worry. Oh, Sabaroid carapace. Cobalt, silicon, and a... it seems like cobalt and silicon.
Perfect. Alright, I filled weapon racks with ammo.
How much ammo is filled?
It's like 100 rounds in the main box, and then in the extra box is like 700 in each.
Okay.
Did you know there's a Reaver heavy frigate getting awfully close?
How close?
4 kilometers.
That's pretty close. I was a little bit preoccupied by taking the uranium off our ship that we brought up with us. That was the whole reason we went down there in the first place. And trying to refine a little bit of it so that we could bring it back on board for the Walrus reactors.
Don't think I can paint your ship.
No, you would have to use the painting tool to do so. Did you want to see if you could get your shield on the bit of pill? Or do you want to do that when we come back?
Do it when we get back.
Alright. We should be able to collect enough uranium when we get down there. Have I got enough parachute canvas? That's the other question. Yeah, I've got 61 on board. Alrighty, I think we might be good to go.
Alrighty.
Okay. Now we're definitely good to go. Alright.
So, you've transferred everything we need up to the Walrus?
I believe so.
Alrighty.
Anything else we'll just make on site. Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's see. Jump drive. Set
Anyway, I could have a chair up
destination
front.
to... a bit of pill was where we parked last time, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, target destination set.
Assuming
to
that
jump.
your bit of pill marking is mine, it matches mine.
Well, we'll find out.
Are we jumping?
Hold on. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Yep. Jumping in 8, 7, 6.
Oh yeah, we're
5.
jumping backwards. Sideways.
Sideways. Whoosh.
We look like we're in the right spot?
Yep, we're above the target zone.
Cool. Alright, let's transfer. Come join me in the Walrus.
Alright, guns are on. In case ship coming under attack.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll leave the lights on, that's fine. Oh.
Well, we'll be coming back with some uranium, so hopefully we'll be able to power it back up even if it's dead when we get back. It's got days of power, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should do. If it's like not moving, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I am aboard.
Alright. Closing cockpit hatch. Hatch engaged. Disconnecting
It looks
from...
dangerous. Oh, I've got a nice view of my sweet gun rack now, though.
Is that the correct one? Yes. Disconnecting from bit of pill. And down we... 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, the acceleration wasn't quite as impressive as I was hoping.
True. Could have put some landing gear on the side pods.
Yeah, they'd stick down too far and look ugly.
Yeah, not necessarily. If we like recess them into the armor, they wouldn't have to stick out too much.
Yeah, but those are half blocks on the bottom, so they'd have to stick out either lower. They'd have to stick out half a block lower than those.
Wouldn't be so bad.
I don't think we need
too
it.
late now.
Yeah, I just don't think we need it.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Put your gun in the gun rack.
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
What happens if it gets loose? You need to make sure all your carry-on luggage is properly
go, my
stowed
rifle's
during
stowed.
transit.
What rifle are you using?
It's the precision one, I think.
How did you end up with a precision one?
I don't know. I think it was just the first one that I grabbed out of a box when I was desperate for a gun.
Uh-huh. We're still like 30,000 meters up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we got atmosphere in here. I can breathe.
You also don't have to hover. You can turn off your jetpack. See?
It's a bit slopey.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way I could give us a view other than of Titan. You enjoying that?
It's pretty cool.
I am willing to bet this could come back to bite us, but I kind of like it anyway.
Huh?
Nothing.
That's gonna bite us. Are there snakes on this plane?
There are no snakes on this plane.
Oh. Wait, is that on the surface?
Is what on the surface?
I just got an unknown signal. Yeah, it looks like it's down there on the ground.
Oh. I don't think we're going to make it down there. Will we make it down there in time?
Yeah, 14 minutes.
Oh yeah, shouldn't take us that long to get down there.
Looks like it's not too far from the landing zone.
Well, isn't that fortunate? Don't you start thinking about doing any Halo jumps on me.
I can't get out. I'm entombed.
That is true. Right.
Right, we're coming down almost right on top of my signal. I'm like quite far away from the base. Or the mining site.
Yep.
Whatever we're calling it.
Yep, the mining site. I don't know. I reckon we came in pretty well.
Oh, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Oh, there's my poor mining ship.
Yep. Hey, should we build our base on that little island in the ice lake?
I guess we could.
Just so it's not built directly on the ice. Might be a bit safer. I don't know. Feels wrong to build on ice.
I don't know. Penguins do it all the time.
Since when do penguins build things?
They're very industrious penguins.
Also, don't know why I pronounced penguins so weirdly. I wonder if I'll be able to pick you up.
What? Don't pick me up.
Why not?
Gonna ruin everything.
What? How does me carrying your ship up to where we're going to build a base ruin anything?
Well, because you're more grinding against it than picking it up, for starters.
I'm trying to get one of these landing gear to... There we go.
Oh, I think something got damaged. Seeing a lot of smoke.
I think it's just dusting off effects. I don't think I've burnt a hole in your ship.
I do not have.
We are down to 22%
cross.
fuel though, so we kind of need to get to this island relatively quickly. Or I'll have to be careful to mine that so that I can slow down, stop, and land.
All of those things sound like a good idea.
Yeah, I thought so. What do you think? Nice spot where we can see for a while?
Sure.
Oh, there's some smoke coming from your connector that you'd already damaged.
Yeah.
And we landed.
Alright, let me out of here.
Alright, hit the open button. It's the top one.
That's my gun.
Oh, jeez. Get back. I hear them already.
Oh.
Did you hit the button? Yep, you hit the button.
Ah.
Whoa! Whoa! You almost shot me!
Yeah, you ran into my line of fire.
Yeah, I did. Ow! Forgot to close my helmet.
Alrighty. What do I need? Hydrogen. Engine.
Yeah, you could use the build planner, right? So can I leave you in charge of building the, like, defenses?
Well, let me get this thing up and running. Ah, why do I keep flying up into the air? Stop that.
Have you got your dampeners set to auto?
Yeah, but on what?
On the, it'll be on the walrus.
But it's not flying upwards.
I know. You found some iron in the middle of the lake as well, didn't you?
Was that this lake or was that another lake?
No, I'm pretty sure we only went to one lake.
What? Weld. Why aren't you welding?
You sure make... What the...
Ah! Bugs!
Ow! Gee! Stop destroying our base! I just
There's a
placed
bug.
those blocks!
I think that one just cooked itself on the hydrogens.
I think it might have. Oh, you just shot up the blocks that I had literally just placed.
Well, you better armor them up quick, because the bugs are gonna eat them.
You're supposed to be helping me. Or doing something useful.
I'm trying to, but it's not working.
What are you trying to weld up?
This thruster.
It's fine.
Smoking and on fire.
No, that's the connector. The connector's broken.
I'm looking at it. There's lightning coming off it. It's missing half its parts.
Okay, you're desynced.
You're desynced.
I'm the host.
Just go around accusing people of being desynced. It's rude. Can you hear scratching sounds?
Is it bugs?
Ah! There's a
So
bug on
that's
the
a
ship.
yes. They appear to be persistent. I don't think they want us here. Either that or they do want us, but they want us in their bellies. If you can get your miner functional, then I'll have enough stuff for us to refine and make new parts for it as needed.
I've got the engine on it. The engine's connected. So how do I make it start generating electricities?
So it's got a little bit of power, doesn't it?
It should have a little bit.
So what you need to do is you need to make sure the O2H2 generator is on and has some ice.
Yeah.
Is it? And it's on?
Looks like it.
All right. And now power
It's got ice in
cycle.
it.
Now power cycle the engine.
Okay, I think it's doing something. If I switch the batteries to recharge now, will that shut everything off? Or will the engine...
If the engine... Oh, it sounds like the engine's running. So as long as the engine has fuel, if you set the batteries to recharge, it will stay on. And then you can hop in the cockpit and turn them off recharge once it runs out of fuel. Right, we have a functional survival kit down here. Oh no. Oh, hello. Yeah! It tried to stinger me. It's got a stinger on its tail.
Yeah.
Nasty critter. Need a way to get up on the wall.
wily beasts.
Whoa! Can't shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
What was that?
That was the ship destroying part of our base. Because it shot a spider.
Right.
Might turn off the turrets. Oh no. I forgot to bring the parts for the reactor, didn't I? Dang it! Alright.
We'll just have to make them.
I guess well, we can't. We don't have the silver for the reactor components. I don't believe we'll find any on this planet.
Just scrap the shield generator.
I'm not even going to dignify that. So I guess we're going to have a green uranium refinery.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to really need to hurry up on getting some fuel for the walrus.
I'm working on it.
Right, at least it's sort of parked out of the way now. We're not kind of cooked a hole in what I've made to park it on.
Stored power. 14.3%. Timing. This is good. Battery's almost up to 15% charge.
Nice. Ooh. It's kind of handy you've got this O2H2 generator accessible, since my oxygen bottle is getting low. Do you reckon you've got enough to go to, like, fly your way down to the ice, drill a bit, and fly back?
No.
15% isn't enough for that.
I doubt it.
Because if you could do that, you will get ice in this thing so much faster than hand drilling it.
Yes, I'm aware of this. I think I at least want to get it up to 25%.
That would be the turret that you built, shooting at something a long way away. I think I'm going to reduce its range a bit.
They have sunk to the ground. Cannot move.
Is that because you're too heavy?
Don't know.
With only 3 thrusters? Whoa, there are a lot more bugs coming. I'm coming down.
What? What do you mean you're coming down?
All of your thrusters are off.
Yeah, I just switched them off. I'll put it back on recharge.
But was it a power issue? Or was it a weight issue?
I don't know. You were like, there's bugs eating me.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. I wasn't meaning I need help. I was like, wow, there's a lot more bugs. You know, I think your cockpit has most of the parts for that missing thruster.
Oh! Oh!
Ow! Ow!
Ow!
Did you just shoot me, or did they eat me?
You had like 4 giant spiders on you.
Is that your way of saying you shot me?
I shot into a group of 4 giant bugs. Who was killed by what is beyond my ability to reckon.
I think it's dead.
What happened to your spacesuit? Oh, is that all the blood?
That shouldn't have happened. Why did I get given a generic suit? I don't want a generic suit. Where's my grey suit? Can't fix it till we get back up to the bit of pill. Ah, that sucks.
Oh yeah?
I want to be in red.
Looks like I can fly now.
Well, you might want to fly rather quickly so that you're not using up your fuel just hovering. Come back, your drills are pretty much full. You need to go. You are
They were
overweight.
empty. I just looked at them.
I just looked at them, they're full. You can barely fly. Also, one of your thrusters is off.
Yeah, it's probably the broken one that you keep telling me isn't broken.
Can you lift off now?
Just. Oh.
Are you Is it saying more than 100% power usage when you try and go forward?
No. Yes.
Are your batteries still on recharge?
No.
Your batteries have 3% charge. You might want to land. Just leave it here for the while. Turn off your inertial dampness.
Well, it's going spiffingly.
I think one of your batteries might have been out of charge, so you didn't have enough to actually supply the power to your thrusters.
They were both on recharge at the same time.
Yeah, but
They should have both had like 15%.
They should have, but they didn't. Okay, we've sort of got enough power for some things with 2 turbines running.
I'm out of hydrogen.
Oh, your miner is the only place you can fill up your tanks, your bottles.
Right. Just right.
Do you want an escort?
I'll be fine.
Alright.
What's the worst that could happen?
You get eaten like I did, / shot.
3.3%. 4.1%. Well, this is going to take forever.
Yep. We may have to do another shuttle run for parts and resources so that we can bring a reactor down here. But we kind of need your ship to be filled up so that we can fill up... Oh, man. The Walrus needs you to be fueled so that it can be fueled. Because it's... I don't think it's got enough fuel to fly down to the ice lake.
Well, our ship is recharging very slowly. I guess I could put another engine on it. That'll make it recharge faster.
How many O2H2 gens has it got on it?
Just one.
Yeah, it won't make it go any faster. You possibly could build a temporary charging depot down there.
Huh?
Well, if you stick a connector down here and slap a whole bunch of wind turbines on some scaffold attached to it,
Oh.
you could charge from that as well as what's on it.
Except I don't have the plates to do that.
Yeah, so just go mine some iron in the middle of the lake. I'm going to give you the GPS for it.
Actually, I got a few plates in here.
Got some company down there.
They're not coming for me.
No?
Also, my gun is gone.
You're out of ammo.
No, it was in my leg. Oh, that's right. All the spiders have wedged themselves in a crevasse.
Uh-huh.
Girders and interior plates. I don't think I've got enough to make a wind turbine.
That's why you'll come and collect some iron and some stone and you'll put it into our refinery so that you can have the parts.
Wait, I don't know where there's an iron.
In the middle of the lake, I offered to give you a GPS and you just completely ignored me.
Yeah. I don't have time for that.
You have time for everything because you don't have any resources.
You should build like a lighthouse or something. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Dear.
Capac. We're missing a very big opportunity right now.
What?
So,
Is
remember
it one
how...
of those telemarketing schemes?
No. Remember how I built the Walrus with combat in mind?
Sure.
The ladybug that's overhead.
What about it?
If we can get fuel to the Walrus, we can bring one of them down and use that resources. Capac. The way you've arranged those wind turbines, they're all going to reduce each other's efficiency.
That'll be fine.
Hey, Capac. Come up here for a minute.
Yeah?
Come up to the top of the base. To the ramparts. You've got your hydrogen bottles in the O2H2 gen. Check out the view.
Which view?
The view where we can see Mars and Earth in a line.
Ah. Yeah, that is a better view than the slimy mist over in this direction.
Agreed. Agreed. This is a... That's a pretty cool view. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Of the bug dying to the turret.
How's that what happened?
You wishing we had a bed somewhere?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Stop screaming at me, spider. I know you've got 6 legs, but I'm still going to call you a spider. Is that a spider
Why?
attacking you?
No, my mining ship was just rolling over for no reason.
Is it because you're a bad pilot? Is that the reason?
No. As soon as I turn the dampeners on, it tries to spin around.
I wonder if it's the O2H2 gen that's pulling enough power that the batteries can't output enough. Thrusters and that.
Why is there a big ice cube?
Because I'm trying to offload you. You're too heavy.
And I'm just spinning over to the left again. This time with the dampeners off. Whoa.
Stop thrusting.
I didn't. I turned the dampeners on and it started rotating itself.
Alright, hop out for a second. Let me have a look.
It's haunted. whole planet is haunted.
Why is it doing that? That's weird. It's like there's a thrust override that gets activated as soon as you put the dampeners on.
No, because it's doing it without the dampeners as well.
Alright, let's offload a bunch of the ice and then try this again.
That doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
All of the cargo is in line down the middle. If there's some kind of imbalance.
No, I don't think it's imbalance. I think it's about the amount of thrust it can generate. Because it's saying 100% power usage when I'm just sitting here. I think I do know what's happening. We're just barely getting the tiniest bit of charge in those batteries. And then it allows us to get a little bit up, then it uses up, then it runs out of power. Those batteries run dry because they're already completely dry. And that's why it's dropping. We may need to build a new battery on it.
It still doesn't make any sense because it was freaking out before the batteries had even depleted.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try and make the parts for a battery. And as soon as we've done that, we need to get the Walrus hooked up to the base because the Walrus has 2 large small grid reactors, so it should be able to provide power to the base. To then have the base produce the uranium to go back into the Walrus for making more power. We don't need a reactor because we've got them on board there. We just need to build a connector up here for that. As soon as we get yours hooked up.
Well, there's enough bits for a connector here, and this one's not getting used for anything.
Is there anywhere on here where you would leave a battery once I put it there? What if I put it opposite where that engine is?
Sure.
Capac, come down to your miner. Hop in the pilot seat. Oh, yeah, kill the bugs. All right, hop in the pilot seat. Get ready to hook yourself up. Because I don't know how long your power is going to last. Go.
It's not moving.
Are your dampeners off? What's it saying? Oh, it's still running out of power. Even with that battery, you don't have enough.
Oh, now it's rocking a little bit. But, okay, that doesn't make any sense.
What?
Like...
You're running out of power.
Yeah, why?
Because your thrusters are trying to draw too much.
But they were fine before.
You weren't this heavy before.
Yes, I was, because we filled it up completely when we were here last time.
No, with the uranium we didn't. You flipped over, so we stopped. You didn't fill up. And when you filled up completely with ice on Titan, you were in much lower gravity.
Doesn't even matter because it's just rolling over anyway.
Capac, stop pouting, stop using up the battery power and help me unload this thing and empty it. So we can make it as light as possible and see if that'll help. Aha! Turned off 2 of your large thrusters. You know what I think happened down in the mine the other time? I think destroying that large thruster was actually what helped you get out. Because with it, you were overdrawing your power, but without it, and with me offloading, I think I offloaded a little bit of material from you. Because you had stone on board. Getting rid of that was enough to help you have an adequate power supply.
Right.
Huh. Interesting. So I think with this extra battery on board, once you've got enough charge on all 3 of them, you'll probably be okay with all of the thrusters.
Sure. As long as it doesn't just decide to spin on its axis.
Why do I have 2 unknown signals?
Do they have any girders?
I'm betting one of these shouldn't be here. Yeah, badger suit. No, they don't have girders.
I am Bender. Please insert girder.
Alright. This one I am dubious of now, because that one seemed to be legit. Never seen 2 happen at once.
Well, hopefully it'll blow up in your face. That's what happened to me.
Well, would you like to have it?
No, then it'll definitely blow up in my face.
What the? There's nothing here. It's just a marker. It's a ghost signal.
I bet the bug's got it. Special content power. That sounds promising.
Will you be offended if I fix your wind turbines?
A rainbow helmet?
Was it a rainbow helmet you got before as well?
Yep.
They want to make sure you have all of the rainbow helmets in the world. Alright, you're down to fully recharged in 2 hours at least. I suppose if more of your batteries... If your batteries get enough charge that you can fly up here, we should get a connector ready, because you can probably get your power up here faster. That was some attempted careful shooting.
Damn bugs everywhere.
3, 2, 1, lifting off.
Yep.
Placed it.
Yep.
Cool. I think I'll be able to lock to it through the catwalk.
Through the catwalk? That doesn't make sense.
Well, it'd be temporary, fix that.
Why not just remove that part of the catwalk? Alright. I am prepared to witness explosions. Oh. Went crunch.
Am I lined up? Forward, back? I am. Oh, there we go. Locked.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? That's perfectly fine. What's wrong with it?
Well, I hope we're not transferring any liquids or gases.
Well, liquids would probably work. As long as they're not particularly volatile. Alright, so now, if we pipe this, and we set up a connector for your mining ship, then they'll all be connected, and it's all what we were trying
around
to do.
here somewhere.
Your mining ship has a connector on the back and the bottom?
Yeah, but the bottom one's broken. I know that bug's around here somewhere. I hear him scratching away. It's driving me mad. Well, 29.4 in one battery, 9.2 and 9.2.
So maybe waiting for... Should we be waiting for like 20%, do you think? Oh, we need to put some fuel tanks, some hydrogen fuel tanks down here so we can refill the Walrus really quickly when it lands.
Yeah.
So we can have some fuel pre-refined for us. So if we put like 4 large tanks down, that should be enough. And then the O2H2 gen here can just fill up based off the stuff we mine with your little miner in the ice field.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, then this will be a nice little staging post.
And we gotta build the space elevator.
No, we're not building a space elevator. The number of things that want us dead, how long do you reckon a space elevator is going to last before it collapses down?
Alright, fine. Then we build the space escalator. It's the same thing as a space elevator, but it's on a 45-degree angle.
If you want to build a space elevator, you're welcome to try.
I don't know how to make the rubber bits on the sides.
There we go, we have a connector ready for your miner.
32%, 12%, and 12%.
What do you think?
Could be rough.
Should we give it a go?
Yes, why not?
Alright. So you just got to get up there. It's got to connect. That's it.
Well, thrusters are all on. Dampeners are on.
Oh, come on, please make it. How's she looking? Oh! Okay, you're still maxing your power at times.
Yep.
You need to...
But it says it's got 120 days. So
It does not.
I have no idea.
Oh no. I hate it when the hydrogen engines do that. Is the space big enough for it?
We'll find out in a sec.
A little to your right. There you go. Yay! Ah, it's like a glove. Alright, let's dismantle this thing. It doesn't need to be down here anymore. Oh, Capac? I think this looks like a little bit of a base.
Well, this part does.
This side over here.
I stand right here. Looks great.
You're right. It does look great from this one tiny little angle if you take it even more narrowly. Capac in a box. I'm surprised you haven't put any decoy Capacs up on the ramparts.
We need like off-center ones that we can put in the half-block spaces.
We would indeed. So next time we are going to continue to set up this base. We need to get the proper hydrogen refueling. We need to get the walrus hooked up to the rest of the base. We need to be getting a whole lot of charge going on your little miner a lot quicker than is currently happening. And so that we can mine iron, uranium, ice, silicon, nickel, and everything, because apparently we did not bring enough down with us. But the containers on the walrus were full, so we didn't really have much else we could have done. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
What about your friend over here?
What friend over where?
This guy.
Oh, hello, this guy. He's my pet. His name's Barry.
Ow!
It's your fault. Don't be scared of Barry. What? Barry's friendly.
I'm gonna have to call animal control. Have him put down. He's a man killer.
Oh, Barry, look what they've done to you. Would it be a bit on the nose for me to say that he's an Australian spider? Give him his. Ah! I put Barry down.
You also put a section of the base down.
It suddenly charged me.
Look at this.
Yeah. Alright, so next time we'll finish off this base. There's all that and plenty more to come.
Look, there's scrap metal everywhere.
And we will see you then.
See you later, everybody.